but it was after it was after the trial.
Hmm.
So you guys decided to update the documents after the trial was already in progress.
Well, that rule isn't really in the. That's not on me
What
or
are
the court. That's up there.
what's being
That's up
discussed?
there.
Okay. About the limit, they decided to update the laws.
Oh, I see, I
Last
see.
second, yeah,
Interesting.
interesting, very
Very
interesting.
interesting. Yes. Okay.
Last second,
Yeah, yeah.
It's
I
not
guess
updating. It's
I
just
guess
Where are
to
you
your
at?
favor, right?
broken down.
Right.
So you mind if we bump the case to 400K just because of that? It was therefore your
You
faults for
have
not having it
a witness
updated.
trying to bump
I
the
will
case up
speak
to
to my
400.
higher ups. Like I said, that's totally
What?
out of my hands, guys.
Okay. We'll speak to them because
They're right here.
regardless, it wasn't our fault. It was your faults. The rules were not updated.
What? The
The yeah,
SOPs?
yeah.
Yes.
It's
This
in.
is above our SOPs. It's a
Oh, oh my
entire
god.
city management problem.
Oh my
It's a
god.
government problem. Government. This was an instruction by government,
Matt,
not us.
your voice box is crazy. Please fix it. It's hard to understand.
Or you can just
And
deal with it.
Okay.
Huh?
So can we proceed?
Okay, can we
yes,
proceed with the case, please?
Okay,
yes.
recess is over. Everyone, please.
Mr. Escobar, you first come here. I need a clean and cut testimonies and statements from now on. Any other bullshit, I'm gonna put it frank to you. Any other bullshit or anything like that, this will be deemed a mistrial. Do you understand?
To be fair, I am not in knowledge of the things that are being claimed. If someone says that they are a witness and I can see them on footage that I have submitted to the court, I take full responsibility. I was unaware that that individual was not the one, it was his brother. So I thought that was his brother, but now his brother is here.
Yes.
I can't
Miss
hold
Escobar,
him.
this is not your fault. This is simply on your clients for trying to deceive the court. This is beyond your control. You, as a lawyer, will not be punished in any circumstance. Will never be punished for this. This is on your clients who willingly and knowingly deceived the court today. And frankly, they're lucky. We don't proceed further charges, but I
I
don't
know.
see any reasons to proceed further charges on your client themselves.
Right.
So this is why I'm asking for a clean and cut trial from now on. No more
Mhm.
miss and perhaps. Otherwise, this will have to be deemed a mistrial, and we would have to file for retrialing under a
Okay.
new judge and everything like that.
Okay.
As with that being said, your first testimony, if he does not show up within the next couple hours, he will be charged with will have a
Okay.
warrant for fleeing the country, which is avoiding prosecution under the terms of mystic laws. You
Okay.
understand?
Sounds good.
Alrighty, I'm gonna. Here's what we're gonna. I will allow you to restart with an opening statement, and if you want to bring, Miss Emmer, up to the stand and have her speak with her,
Mhm.
you could go ahead. But I advise you to make it quick.
Sure.
So what will be happening at this time? I am going to allow Miss Jose to make a quick opening statement, and the first testimony will be scrapped from the trial. At this time, I would like to also announce the first person who made the testimony is now has a warrant out for their arrest for fleeing the country. Paperwork will be drawn up after the trial. Now, with that also being announced, any more mishap from Mr. Jose's side, any more bullshit, to be frank, or any more will be deemed a mistrial because we have had too much of your Mr. Jose's side willingly and knowingly want to deceive the court today. So please, no more bullshit. Thank you very much. Mr. Jose, you may proceed with the opening statement.
So the plaintiff will withdraw the previous testimony. It appears that that testimony that was asked of that witness was actually meant for the witness that's here now, left to the plaintiff. So if we could withdraw the statements made from that witness, I would like to ask the court, however, those questions that were asked of that witness remain still valid. They just meant for this witness. Seems like it's a witness identity issue, but to keep fair, all the questions that I asked were valid. They just were meant for this witness. We will, however, recognize that that first witness uh, perhaps he was there, but he wasn't in the parking lot. So we will withdraw any contributions that he made to this case and simply just transfer over to the actual witness, which is here today, Mr. Isolate Zenin. So at this time, I'd like to ask if we can proceed with the testimony of this witness.
Yes, sir.
Thank you very much. Plaintiff will call on Isolate Zenin to step up to the stand, please.
This one or this one?
Oh, right in front of you. And then raise your right hand. Mr. Isolate Zenin, do you solemnly swear or affirm under the penalty of perjury that all statements and testimonies you are about to present to this court are all true to the best of your knowledge and belief?
Yes.
Thank you. Please state your first and your last.
My name is Isolate Zenin.
Were you present at the time of the incident?
Yes.
For clarification's sake, I would like to ask the court if this is the same individual that it witnessed in the submission of the body cam footage that the court is in possession of at this time.
Yes, yes.
That was a question for the court, sir.
He is.
Thank
I
you.
would like to say, if he is found on any counts of perjury, he will be immediately arrested and charged, and it will be deemed a mistrial, Mr. Jose. So proceed with caution.
Mr. Isolate, I'll remind you that you're under oath. Any answers that you give the court that are misleading, untrue, or unfair, refrain from admitting anything that is untrue. Only answer questions that are honest, not half honest, but fully 100% true, and that you have personal knowledge of. If I ask a question of you that you have no personal knowledge of, you must state otherwise. Is that clear?
That's clear.
Did you witness the impact of the vehicle against the defendant? I'm sorry, against the plaintiff here.
Yes.
Would you describe your recollection exactly as you recollected without admitting, adding, or omitting any information?
So we were at the impound by the PD station. We were trying to get our car, waiting for a police officer to assist us. A PD car came in, and then it came out of the garage. Once it came out of the garage, it just sped through and hit the defendant, or the victim, and then just ran off. We then proceeded to call for EMS for assistance since PD just left her there.
Thank you. And this question has been asked again. These are very simple, yes or no. You witnessed Kobe Thompson's vehicle impact Miss Emma.
Yes.
Was she rendered unconscious?
Immediately.
Did you witness Kobe Thompson enter the parking lot?
Yes.
Did you witness him leave the parking lot?
Yes.
And you witness him leave the parking lot after knowingly making a pause and making a statement, and I quote, "You were asking for it, stepping in front of my vehicle."
Yes.
And without providing medical aid.
Correct.
Not even calling EMS.
Nope, just left.
Thank you. I'd like, again, to ask the court, now that we have the correct witness, to admit this testimony into evidence under my exhibits of submission.
I accept.
And at this time, if I can pass the witness for cross.
Miss Palmieri, would you like to cross-examine Mr. Zenin here?
Yeah, I just have one question.
Proceed with caution, Ms. Palmieri. I would like to remind Mrs. Zenin, you are under strict guidelines because of the recent perjury committed by your associate. So proceed with caution, both sides.
I really only have one question for you, Mr. Lennon. Were there any distractions on your part when all of this had taken place?
I'm sorry, but I cannot understand her.
Were there any distractions on your part during the incident?
Were there any distractions on my part during the incident?
Correct. Were there?
Can you elaborate?
Your eyes. Okay. Were your eyes on the incident at all times?
Yes, I was with the victim on the side.
No,
and then
objection.
Sorry?
I don't think the witness understands the question. I'd like to restate it for him.
Yes,
Thank you.
please.
Okay, she's asking if you were distracted by any external or internal factors. Were you under the influence of any narcotic or illicit drug, prescription or otherwise?
Oh, in that case, no.
Ms. Palomari, can you confirm that was the question that you were asking?
So according to the body cam footage that we obtained from Miss Emma, he was on his cell phone the entire time this took place. So I just want to make sure that, you know, he is a viable witness as there were no distractions on his part, because I'm not sure how aware he could have been of the entire situation with his nose glued to his phone.
Shit.
I was what?
I'd like to. Okay, so were you on your? I can't. I'd like to object 1 second, if I may.
Shit.
Your grounds.
The grounds is for clarification's sake.
I would. So at this time, the court is understanding from what was just said was that Miss Palomari is saying that the person who's testifying right now was on his phone during the incident. So she's questioning the awareness of Mr. Isolate.
Right. No, I understand that. That's why I wanted to present a clearer picture, fairly, because in fact I have instructed him to be on a phone in order to justify what he witnessed. So I asked him prior to testimony, how did you obtain any of this evidence? How did you obtain it? How did you come to be in possession of it? All of that. And yes?
Hold on 1 second. I would like.
So
Okay.
the point of view came
Hold
from
on.
somebody
Pause.
else.
We're taking a 30-second recess. I need to speak with Sismar now.
Okay.
Hello, may I speak with
Yeah, can you meet me in the lobby, please?
They're trying to come up with some sort of distraction that you, in order to remove the validity of the footage.
I'm be honest, I can't really understand her, bro.
I know.
It's hard for me to even understand her. She sounds like
Mhm.
muffled or something.
I know. It's you can't hear the question properly. I know. I understand.
Okay. Step into the jury room.
Sure.
Yeah, I believe Jose. But
Hello.
Jose, just a bit of clarification we need on our side here. You just stated you instructed Mr. Isolate to have his phone out for the incident, right?
No,
And
no,
that is our
not
clarification.
not for the incident. I asked them, how did you manage to capture this incident? Through what means? How did you record it? We'll see here. To ensure that any evidence that's being submitted is actually submissible according to the rules of the body prop requirement, right? So I asked him if he had any device or if he had anything on his person during the incident, and he did say yes. But the issue here is that he can't understand opposition's questioning.
Okay, cool.
I
Miss
mean,
Palmari,
everyone else can understand things.
I can hear you and I can understand. I don't know
yes, it
why he's.
just so
was
as
this
of
planned?
earlier,
Because he had his phone out, ran
That's
over
what-
to the repair bay, and then
that's
apparently recorded PD hitting her as she runs in front of the car.
I don't, that is a supposition you're making. I don't know.
That's
I
for the
hope
Mr.
court to
Jose. The
find out.
court also has
I know.
that concern as of right now.
well, how can you make claim that they would know that this was going to happen if they had a valid
This
reason to be
is
there?
this is reasonable suspicion. We do
Okay.
not have probable cause. This is all
Okay.
reasonable suspicion, and we're bringing this to you as
I understand.
out of respect for you, Jose, because
Thank
we
you.
don't want you to be blindsided by a decision or anything like that. So
Sure.
our concern here is that this was planned because
But,
of the statements Miss Palmari
Mhm.
have made of this was private property.
It
And
was
what were they
private
running?
property.
And the body cam that we saw
Running?
was your client running in front of the person's stuff.
With, and not only
Car.
did she run in front of them, but you are to stay clear, and everybody knows this as it's common sense, but if a police car has their emergency lights on
Mhm.
and the siren, you stay clear. Why was she running to the car?
Especially in an area where emergency cars come in and out, Mr. Jose. That is the entrance where emergency cars come in, get repaired, get out. So
I
our concern
understand that.
is
I understand that perfectly.
so we're
A
not saying
reasonable
it
adult.
justifies the officer running her over,
Mhm.
but we're more concerned of your client's safety for her life. She
Well,
didn't
those are
per se.
questions. Those are questions that maybe perhaps should be asked of her. We haven't
Yeah.
gotten to
Okay.
that part yet.
Okay, so our main concerns here are so from both of you. This is what we want to see moving forward: is the concerns for your client's safety of lives. What the fuck is going on with their safety of lives?
That's a very
So-
good
Also,
question.
during
That-
the
the-
incident, there was a
yes.
panic button. So,
So, Mr. Jose, from your side, we're
Mhm.
going to need you to defend the claims of your client valuing their life, why they were on private property, and why they were on private property, valuing their life, and
Well, this is off the record. Could those concerns be put on
Yes.
the record?
these are concerns I will put on the record.
Okay.
So I'm expressing these concerns to you right here and right now.
Okay.
You, as a lawyer of defending them right now, Mr. Jose, you need to defend the claims of valuing their life, why they were in emergency bay, and why they would have their phone out at the time, especially in somewhere where cars are coming in and out and stuff like that.
No. I understand your stance, but that's
So
not
that
that's
is
not
the-
how it works. How it works is I have a claim, and now opposition needs to defend their stance with all of these things that you're claiming. That should be
these
brought
are
up by them.
these are concerns of the court. These are concerns the court needs clarification on. These are concerns we need you to address within the next following statements. Now, Ms. Palomari, from your side, our concerns are we need you to try to back your fight as much as you can. Jose, defend.
Well,
Is what we're bringing
but
here.
I'm the plaintiff. That's what I'm going to do.
yeah, he should be fighting me while I defend
Yes.
them.
So what I'm saying is, cut and dry, Mr. Jose. It very much seems like the person who's testifying right now is choosing not to hear Miss Palomari because everybody is hearing her in court. So tell him to get his shit together. Put it blank.
I'll keep doing my job. Let's see what happens.
Thank you. I appreciate you, Mr. Jose. Keep
Thank
fighting. You're doing well. You too, Miss Palomari. Continue with questioning Miss Palomari.
I have no further questions. That was my only one.
All right, Mr. Jose, would you like to cross-examine at this time?
Yeah, I do.
All right, proceed, Mr. Jose.
Mr. Zenin, I'm gonna continue with clarification here for everyone's sake. Were you on your cell phone during this incident?
Is there a yes or no, or can I explain?
Just answer to the best of your ability and truthfully.
Okay. So I needed assistance from an officer. I saw the officer come in. I pull out my phone, to record, I've had past, incidents with PD. So I saw the officer go into his garage. I pull out my phone to, record. And then the officer proceeds to ignore me, and then he hits Emma on his way out and just leaves.
So what you're saying is that you had your phone out for one, purposes of getting a police officer to come out to the parking lot because why? Because you needed their assistance?
Yeah, but I was recording since I was recording while doing that
Okay,
because I have past incidents with PD.
gotcha.
So I'm always recording when I'm talking to them because they always
Gotcha.
try to pull something.
Thank you.
So I was recording. That's why I have my phone out, as you can see in the body cam. And then
So then my question would be, if you were on the phone did you ever make a contact directly with PD through the phone? Did you manage to speak to someone eventually?
eventually, yes, when everyone else came from whatever was happening, I was able to finally make contact with them, but the
Okay.
first officer ignored me.
Okay, and is it a common practice for you to record your daily life and whereabouts wherever you go, or did you record only specifically at that incident because you wanted to record the interaction between you and the police?
I usually always record everything regarding police officers or sheriffs.
And that is in general.
That's in general, just to stay safe.
Okay. And you do that every single time?
Every single time I encounter a police officer.
And is it only with police?
It's mainly police, and those are the incidents that have happened to me mainly.
So I'll restate the question. Is that only mainly for PD, or do you do this with other encounters as well?
PD.
Thank you. Prior to getting to the police department, how many people accompanied you to fulfill that issue of removing the vehicle from the impound lot?
It was 3.
Would you name them?
It was Emma Bieber, Jason Zenon, and Isolate Zenon, myself.
And you all agreed, all three of you, all agreed to meet at PD, or you met prior to getting to PD and drove together there?
We all came on the same car.
Who drove the vehicle?
Sorry?
Who drove the vehicle to the impound lot?
To my knowledge, I do not remember, so I would not, say give you an answer, so I don't lie.
Okay, so were you a passenger in that vehicle?
Yes.
Okay. And so then that would mean only 2 other individuals are left up. That would be either Emma herself or your brother. You don't recall who drove the vehicle to the impound lot?
No, I do not recall.
What were you doing that was preventing you from attentively knowing who drove the vehicle?
I was trying to get a police officer to come down to the station, but no one answered.
Okay, so this whole incident of the cell phone started prior to you getting to the police department.
Yes.
And you were not attentive to something so simple as to who was driving, which brings me to the justification of what applies differently here when Glo Palmieri here says that were you attentively paying attention to your surroundings when you were on your phone?
The difference is I'm dealing with a police officer. I'm always aware. I don't really, when I was on the car, I don't really,
Okay.
Me, whoever is driving doesn't really matter at that point.
Understand. So with your statement, is it fair for me to make the statement and make a summary of what you just said? To be fair, along these lines, you were not aware of who was driving the vehicle because that was of no importance to you at the time. It was more important to you to get a hold of PD. And 2, the circumstances changed and the priorities also changed when you finally did arrive at PD because you were outside of a vehicle, you had more access to viewage, and the circumstances surrounding the particular scenario were also different.
Correct.
Thank you. No further questions.
Miss Palmari, do you have any further questions for Mr. Zen?
Yes, I do.
Alright, proceed with questioning. I'd like to remind you, do not perjure yourself. I'm gonna cut the shit. Do not fucking perjure yourself. Both of you. Proceed. You have a right to the Fifth Amendment.
So you said that you had started recording after PD had pulled in, but according to the body cam evidence that was submitted, you were on your phone quite a bit of time prior to any PD even showing up. So I'm just confused on why it goes from being on your phone the entire time to all of a sudden you are recording just the incident between yourself and PD.
I'm sorry, but I don't mean to be rude, but can someone, let me know what she said? It just sounds distorted.
Okay,
Mr.
let
Jose,
me
we spoke about this
slow
in
it
Judge
down for you. You said that you had pulled your phone out to record your conversation between yourself and PD, correct?
Correct. I pulled out my phone to record the interaction with PD, yes.
So why is it that your phone was out 22 seconds prior to the interaction with PD? And it never went away. You never got off your phone. You were even on your phone as you ran to the repair bay inside the parking lot that belongs to PD.
Can you repeat that again? It's hard to understand.
Okay. Again, you said that you had pulled out your phone to record the incident with PD, the interaction. Why is it that your phone was out 22 seconds prior to any interaction with PD and it never once was put away?
Like I said, I was trying to get a hold of PD. Once I saw a police officer
No, you
come in, I
didn't
started
say that.
recording. Yes,
You
I
said,
said.
and I quote, no, you said, and I quote, that you pulled your phone out to record any interaction between PD. That is what you said to the court.
Yeah. When I was
So
in
why
the
was
car,
it out 22 seconds prior to PD even showing up?
like I said, and I repeat again, I was trying to get a hold of PD in the car. There was no PD when I got there, so I was still trying to get a hold of them. Once I saw a PD car come in, that's when I switched to recording, because I approached PD.
So what you told your own lawyer was that you didn't try to get a hold of them until after the incident happened. You said much later. So I would just like the courts to go on record to show that his story is changing, and it has changed multiple times. I have no further questions.
Mr. Jose, would you like to make a statement on behalf of your client? I'll allow you to make a statement at this time, but please be careful.
Actually, at this point, I'm going to honestly ask, what is going on? We have gone from the main subject of why we're here to the politics of preferences of whether someone is allowed to or not allowed to, and to justify whether you're allowed to or not allowed to. I would like the court to focus on the main subject, which is damage incurred. Everyone has a right to record for whatever reason they want to record or not record, and that's not the point we're trying to make here. I'm trying to justify the reasons and damages that have been incurred. Excuse me, have you made objection?
Objection.
What's your grounds?
What grounds?
The viability of the witness.
The who?
The viability of the witness.
He was
If your
there.
witness is viable or not.
He was there. He saw the incident and he recorded it. How is that being questioned?
Because I am just concerned that with him being on his phone the entire time, how much of the
Objection.
incident he could have even seen.
I'm going to object.
Overruled.
Thank you.
As of right now, any statement Mr. Isolate made while testifying with Mr. Jose's questioning will stand. From that, Ms. Palomari, I'm going to give you one more chance to cross-examine. Please focus on the factor of that while we're here in court today.
I have no further questions.
Alrighty. Mr. Escobar, do you have another witness you would like to call to the stand?
Negative.
Ms. Palomari, do you have a witness you'd like to call to the stand?
Yes, I would like to call Officer Eden Blake to the stand, please.
Alrighty, Mr. Isolate, please sit. Miss Eden, are you aware as a government official you do not have the right to a Fifth Amendment right?
Yes, I am aware.
You are aware that this trial is very on thin ice, and that
Sorry?
anything you say or do will,
Proceed.
Yes.
interfere with the integrity of this trial. So please proceed carefully, cautiously, and please tell the truth. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Alrighty. Ms. Palomari, please continue with your questioning. I would like to also hold you the same standards I'm holding Mr. Escobar, which is the viability of perjury. Proceed.
Can I swear in?
Go for it.
Please raise your right hand.
Okay.
Do you solemnly swear or affirm under the penalty of perjury that all testimony you're about to give the court is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth to help you God?
Yes, I do.
Proceed. Witness has been sworn in.
Hi, Officer Eden Blake. I just have a few questions for you. So, can you describe what you saw when the incident took place?
Yes, so I had been, not long clocked out. There had been a panic button, and as you can see in the body cam footage, there was a 1080 when the vehicle pulled in, completely destroyed, doors off. They were responding to a panic button with an officer down, which takes precedence over anything to do with impound or any other emergency, robbery, heist, anything. Officer down always takes precedence over anything. There had been 3 panic buttons in the span of 3 minutes that night.
Okay. Where were you in relation to the police vehicle and the civilian?
I was inside, just leaving, the change room. I was by the glass door, about to fully fly out. I had been clocked out. I was just finished returning my equipment. I'd been chilling in PD in the changing room, came out, and I witnessed that as I was flying out.
Was your view of the incident clear and unobstructed?
Yes, I was watching it from the door. I watched the car come in. They went into the repair area of our parking lot, and then zoomed out. Lights and sirens still going, mind you.
Okay. Are there specific rules about how officers should drive on the station grounds when there is a panic button?
No, because when a panic button goes off, the first and top priority of an officer is getting in their vehicle and getting to that downed officer. No matter the speed, you are to get there with your lights and sirens going.
And was the officer in compliance with those rules for a panic button?
Your vocals cut out. Could you repeat that, please?
Was the officer in compliance with the rules and stipulations that he has in place for a panic button?
Yes, that officer was 100% in compliance. He came in, repaired his vehicle, and sped out. His sirens or his lights never went off.
And is it common for civilians to be on or near that part of the property?
No.
No further questions. You are not coming through the radio.
Miss Palomari, can you hear me?
I can hear you, but not through the radio.
I can.
The fuck?
I can.
Yeah, I can't hear you through the radio either. I'm not going to lie, ma'am.
I can.
1 second. Let me try leaving and coming back. My
Oh,
shit's
people
glitching.
are timing out.
Wonderful. I'm gonna time out next probably. Okay. Can the court hear me?
Yes.
Can the court hear me?
Yes.
At
Yes.
this time, I'm not speaking on radio because I'm probably gonna time out.
I'm gonna try speaking on radio. If y'all don't hear me, you don't hear
There
me.
you go. I can hear
I
you
hear
on
you
the
now.
radio.
Mr. Palmari, Miss Palmari, before I ask Mr. Jose to cross-examine, do you have any statements that you would like to be made?
I would just like the court to know that based off of my witness's testimony here, that the officer in question was very much within protocol of PD and shows no wrongdoing.
If I may, as well, the officer in question was
Oh,
not Pokey
oh, no,
Thompson. You guys have the wrong information.
No, Eden. That's later.
Don't testify.
I'll testify, Miss Eden. Mr. Jose, make a short statement if you would like before beginning. Miss Eden, would you like to remind you do not have the right to a Fifth Amendment? Answer the questions truthfully, shortly, and honestly to your best of your ability. Mr. Jose, proceed on
Thank you.
cautious grounds while we wait for Miss Bieber to come back.
Thank
Why
you.
the fuck is the tasers going off?
Oh. I hear electricity.
Proceed. I can hear you.
Thank you. How you doing?
I'm doing good.
Good, good. How long have you been employed by the police department?
Just over a month. I am
Miss
a
Eden, on
corporal
radio?
within LS.
Just
Okay.
over a month. I'm a corporal within LSPD. I am part of the command.
Thank you. Would it be fair to make a statement that you would agree with if I say that you're not a new hire?
That is fair. I am not a new hire. I also have past experience.
Perfect. Have you ever witnessed civilians enter the parking lot?
Yes, after they have called PD to
Objection,
ask us to get a vehicle
objection,
out of
objection.
impound.
That is not my question. A simple yes does.
Mr. Jose, you
Then
did
I-
not clarify.
You didn't
Mr. Jose, you did not
clarify.
clarify if she had to answer yes or no. Please allow her to continue with her statement.
I needed only a
as I
yes or
was-
no answer.
But as I was stating, as the judge told me to continue with my statement, as I was stating, the only
But I have not
civilians
asked that.
enter our.
I have not asked that. My question was very simple. Have you ever witnessed a civilian go in? Yes or no?
Yes.
Thank you. Would it also be fair to say that, have you ever assisted a civilian that has entered the parking lot and has said, "Officer, I'm here to get my vehicle from impound"? Okay. And now I just need a roughly a number, but it doesn't have to be exact because I don't presume that you probably can recall this. But for within the parameters of fairness, roughly around how many civilians have you assisted in retrieving their vehicles from the impound
I
lot?
can't give you a number because then
Right. That's why I said
I
roughly.
cannot give you a number.
Okay. I can rephrase the question. Have you assisted at least one individual in the parking
Yes.
lot? Thank you. Have you assisted at least 3 individuals in the parking lot?
Yes. Are we just going to
Thank
keep
you.
going up in
No,
numbers?
no.
Well,
why are you
hold
asking-
on. I did not hear the last 2 minutes after I stated. Mr. Jose,
Okay.
I would
I
like
can
to make the statement that you asked Miss Eden if she had seen civilians in the parking lot.
Yes. Okay. But
Before.
I asked 2
You-
questions after that.
Yes, I
Do
did not
you-
hear after
okay.
that.
Okay. I can ask them again. Are you able to hear now? Oh shit.
Nope. She's gone.
Okay, we will wait for her to get back.
Yeah,
Oh my
yeah.
God. This is
What?
Yeah, seems like everyone's
it's
head is
such a
popping.
mess.
What is going on today?
Teddy's probably being beat up.
Jeez.
Can we point out that the client's gone?
Yeah, I see that. And
Yeah,
so
her head popped. Her
and
head
so are
popped
both
also.
both of the DOJ presiding officers. Is it really like an accidental thing?
Yes, it was a timeout.
Okay. I guess we have to move about a little bit.
No, it's not about that. It was timing out. People were timing out due to the server of the city.
What's a server?
Like the way the city runs. What I
Government
said
stuff?
of the city.
The government
okay.
stuff?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Basically, the last few days, the city's been under attack by an outside source, causing timeout on a major part of the population.
We've been under attack by aliens.
Oh my
Yeah,
goodness.
pretty much.
UFO. Somebody
Okay.
hungry. Who hungry?
Your client's back.
That is me. I'm at 28.
You need food?
I also need food. I'm
Yeah, I
about
need
to
food
keel
and
over.
water.
Get up. There you go.
Thank you,
Eat
sir.
that.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
Thank you, Glow.
You're welcome.
Anybody else hungry or thirsty?
Me.
Yeah, you
You need a
thirsty as
drink,
hell.
Eden?
Thank
Not
You
at the moment.
thirsty.
I can
Stop
wait
being
to get
so
a drink.
damn thirsty.
Thank you. The diner drink.
You too, Emma?
Glow, may I speak to? Are we safe to assume this is a small recess?
Yeah, we can go here.
You need something to eat, a drink? I can't hear you.
I don't think she could hear anything.
Oh. Damn. You got a, what the fuck? You got a firearm on you? Huh?
No, I do not.
You don't?
Nah.
Just kidding. I'm bored. Man,
They're
what?
really just showing me shit up in this case. I'll be honest.
Say what?
They're really just asking me this questions.
I cannot hear you. You are. There's like
Sorry,
wind and stuff.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. I'm an airbender. They're really just asking useless questions that are irrelevant to
I
the
know.
case.
I know. That is why I objected.
Yeah,
I mean, this is gonna take for fucking ever if you don't move this along.
Yeah, what does it have to do with me recording
Exactly. That's why I
or being on
objected.
my phone or like me
Right.
paying attention who's driving
You know
the
what?
car?
Do you know why? You know why?
Why?
Because they have no defense. They have no way to get out of this. That's why. Asking petty shit.
Oh, of course, and then they edited the rule. Like, come on.
Mm-hmm.
So I asked for 100K. Yeah, they ain't getting away with that one. I made sure everything was proper.
Mm-hmm.
I am back.
Oh, thank God. Thank God. They are in the judge's chamberinos. This fucking case has made me so upset that I was ready to actually leave the city.
Like permanently or?
Yes. If look, I believe in justice so much that justice is everything for me.
Okay. Mr. Sismar is watching through my eyes.
Okay.
You decided to leave your city, give me everything, okay? I'd appreciate
Okay,
that.
Mr. Jose.
All right.
Last question I heard
Yes.
was how many civilians are in the impound lot? Something along those lines.
Right.
I need you, if you want a yes or no answer from Miss Eden, to clarify. Otherwise, Miss Eden is free to make a statement or testify what she needs to testify based on statements. You need to clarify if Miss Eden needs to answer yes or no.
Yeah, which I have.
Miss Palamari, I would also like you have the right to object. Please use it, even if it's overruled. Object if you feel like you need to, and if there's grounds to. Alrighty. You may proceed with your questioning.
Thank you. So, officer, what was your first name? Eden, right?
Yes.
Okay. Can I call you Officer Blake for the remainder of the questions?
That's what most people call me, and
Okay.
I prefer you to call me officer. Not even officer. It's Corporal Blake, please.
Are you an officer of the law?
I'm a corporal of the LSPD.
Okay. My question is, are you a sworn peace officer of the law?
Yes, but that has nothing to do with where I rank in the LSPD.
Okay. So for the remainder of the questioning, if you are an officer, I would like to, or you know what, just Blake. Is it okay if I call you Blake?
I would prefer you call me Corporal Blake rather than just Blake, as per respect, please.
Court?
Miss Jose, please respect her and her rank and proceed with Corporal Blake or Officer Blake.
Thank you very much. All right, Officer Blake. Would it be fair to state that you have assisted at least 3 civilians retrieve their vehicles from the impound lot?
Objection.
Yes or no question?
It
Oh
is.
my God.
It is.
Relevancy.
It's a very simple question.
Sustained, but Mr. Jose, reword if needed, and caution lightly.
How do I need to rephrase if it's a very clear question?
Relevancy to your argument, Mr. Jose.
How? I have not heard objection to relevancy.
Mr. Jose, we just heard objection to relevancy. She just did it a couple seconds ago.
I did not hear objection to relevancy. This is relevant because we're talking about an incident that happened in an impound lot. How is that question irrelevant?
How is it relevant that... Okay, so my question for you, Mr. Jose.
I have to examine and evaluate if she has done the procedure of obtaining a vehicle from the impound lot so that I can evaluate if she is even a good witness to be examined. I'm going to ask the question again. Officer Blake, have you assisted at least 3 individuals retrieve their vehicle from the impound lot? I cannot hear.
I said
I
yes,
cannot
but
hear
those
her.
3 have
Thank
followed
you.
procedures.
That's not my question.
I answered your question. I said yes, but
Thank
those
you.
3 have followed procedures.
All right. Would you please state what those procedures are?
Yes, it is relatively known throughout the entire community and city of Mystic that to get a vehicle out of impound, you have to call the 911 on the services app. When you open up on your phone, you see police, you call the number, you ask, can I get an officer at impound to get my vehicle out? The
Thank you.
LSPD nor MCSO has the ability to keep an officer there at all times. You have to contact beforehand.
Okay. I would like to ask of the court to please address the answers with a yes or a no. I have not asked about anything else.
Mr. Jose, you just need to
just
clarify
asked
your
me what the
questions
procedures were.
for yes
so
or no
I told you
questions.
the procedures.
The last statement from the witness that I heard was that there is never an officer required to be on premise at all times. Is that correct?
No, that's not what I said.
Okay, would you please repeat what you said?
Yes, so you had asked me what the procedures were. I
Correct.
listed it off. The procedures are, you have to call the number on the services app to ask for an officer, as LSPD does not have the ability, nor does MCSO, to have someone in the impound lot at all times.
Right, okay. Now I heard that. Now, do you happen to have, by any means, where that procedure is written anywhere?
It's not written, but it's known throughout the city as the PD lot is
Thank
a no trespassing zone.
So, if you don't have it written somewhere so that people do know let's say perhaps a newcomer to the city that wants to live here and be part of this community, and their vehicle gets impounded, how would you suppose they know what that procedure is?
So a new person is always informed at apartments, as usually new people are greeted by members of government and informed of how to make do in city.
Please say it on the radio so the court can hear you.
Sorry, my
Please.
bad. So usually when you have a new person come in, they tend to ask questions to members of government and the
Right.
community who help them.
That
So
is
that's
true.
how they would know.
Right.
I would also like to interject that it is also in the guidebook that everybody receives when they first fly in.
I'm questioning the witness right now.
I mean, Miss Palmari is not incorrect. It is in a guidebook that everyone receives when they first move here.
Right, but I'm questioning you, not her.
Ms. Palomar is allowed to make statements on the behalf of her client, but she needs to request when she needs to make statements, as you did with your client. So, Ms. Palomari, that will be scrapped from the future, but please request to make a statement from your client. Would you like to make a statement? I will ask you at this time, Ms. Palomari, would you like to make a statement on behalf of your client?
Yes, Your Honor.
Proceed.
So anyone who flies in, receives a guidebook in their pocket from government. In that guidebook, it gives the procedure for how to unimpound a car, which states that exactly how Eden has described what you need to do to get your car out of impound.
Alrighty, thank you. Mr. Jose, proceed with questioning based off of that knowledge.
Yep. So, am I to assume that each and every single time that someone flies in, they're going to have this knowledge? It's going to be provided to them each and every single time?
That guidebook is provided to everyone that flies into Mystic, whether it be to move here permanently or visiting. Everyone receives that guidebook.
So you're telling me that that parking lot where the incident happened is off limits to civilians?
You're supposed to wait outside of the gate by the front stairs, the gate on the side that comes in.
And where is that written?
Again, within the guidebook, it has told you the procedures I told you is written in the guidebook on how to unimpound a vehicle.
Where's that guidebook at?
Every person that moves to city is given a guidebook in their pocket by government their first time ever in city.
Okay.
If it pleases the court, can I make another statement on behalf of my client?
Make it short.
I would also like to point out that all around the gated area to the parking lot, it does say no trespassing and no loitering.
Where is that at?
I posted them within the discovery.
Okay, everyone proceed to check the discovery. See the posting.
I only see no loitering. I see no trespass anywhere.
So the question I now have is, what is the difference between loitering and trespassing, Ms. D.A.?
So trespassing.
What is the definition of loitering? And can you prove that Mr. Jose's client was loitering?
She has not made that
Loitering is
that objection.
To stand around idly.
Why do you suppose that?
She asked to make a statement.
She's making a statement and providing evidence to the court. I would like clarification on the loitering, as she's making the claim that your client was loitering. So I would like to know the definition of loitering on behalf.
You never made that claim.
I did.
No, you didn't.
She did, Jose.
When did you make that statement? When did you make that?
Jose, 2 seconds ago.
Okay,
Yeah.
then I'm not hearing her then.
Okay, so I made a statement saying
all I heard was loitering. That's all.
That's what I'm saying.
That's all we
I
heard.
heard her.
There was no.
If I may, Your Honor, I did hear her clearly, and I do know the definition of no loitering as it is part of my job. I can give it.
So basically, loitering is standing around in an area idly without purpose.
She was not loitering. She had a purpose.
I mean, can I make
So
a
on
statement,
private
Your Honor?
property,
The DA continue at this time.
on private property, you don't need a purpose to be loitering.
Oh, yes, you do.
If I may, that is, I don't think that's private property. That's public property.
It is.
No, it is private.
It is
It
not
is
private.
actually not.
It is not
It is
private.
private property for a public service.
That is public property since our taxes pay
The
for that.
the parking lot of the LSPD is in fact private property. Anything outside of the gate and the barrier that PD comes into is public. Inside of that is private property. It is where PD parks their vehicles and where the impound lot is located.
Where is that written?
There's no trespassing. There's no loitering signs all around the whole fenced-in area of that parking lot.
Loitering, based upon the description that you gave, was standing around
did not
with
give a
no
description.
purpose. Not you. Without a purpose. They had a purpose and they were ongoing trying to get a hold of PD. We have evidence that they had a purpose. We had evidence that they made contact and called, and no one answered. So certainly there was a purpose, a legal grounds for them to be
No one
there
made contact.
for the intended need. So they weren't just standing around. They were not loitering. They were trying to get police assistance.
If I may, Your Honor.
Proceed, and then after that, Jose, wrap up your questioning, and then the court has a few questions for Miss Emma herself in the judge's chambers, along with her lawyer present as needed, and then we have to discuss with the DA and Mr. Jose. So proceed, make it quick.
So there are no loitering signs posted. The building itself is a public entity, but the land that it sits on is very much private, including the parking lot, especially if there is a gate involved. Also, standard protocol is for them to wait outside of the parking lot, not inside. And if that's the case, then there would definitely be a trespassing issue.
10-4, that statement will be taken into account under questioning. Mr. Jose, no more statements will be taken from this time from the DA or your side, Mr. Jose. Proceed with strict questioning and get your point across.
Thank you.
This also means no statement from your side will be stated unless it is closing statements. So proceed with your questioning. Ms. Palmari, you have the right to object and make a statement based off the objections. That is the only problems. Mr. Jose, you please do not object to your own questioning.
Thank you.
Thank you. Proceed.
Officer Blake, you mentioned at the beginning of your statement that you were in the locker room?
No, I said that I had been in the locker room a little bit prior and I was putting away my equipment, and then when I came out and was by the glass doors that look out into the parking lot, I witnessed the incident.
Got it. So were you on duty or off duty?
I had just clocked out maybe 20 minutes ago. Like I said, I was taking off my uniform and putting away my equipment, as we are not allowed to leave PD with the equipment.
Okay. So you'd had absolutely nothing on your person to justify a recording or evidence of any kind.
I still had my vest on. My vest is my personal property. It comes with me and I take it home.
You're not, wait. You're taking home PD equipment or?
No, this vest is my personal property.
Okay. So that you have on belongs to you, not the department, right?
This one that I have on is the one that I wear. I like, you know, it's my vest to wear. I wear it every day that I'm in.
Okay.
I take it home with me. I take it off. I get it dry cleaned, all of that.
Is that in the middle, right below the American flag? Is that a body cam, like an Axon body cam?
That is in fact the body cam.
Okay, and is that recording when you go off duty?
I turned it off just before I left the building. It is on while I'm inside the building.
So while inside of the building, it's on. Outside of the building, it's not on.
No, when I clock out, I turn it off when I leave the building, is what I mean.
Got it. Okay. So at the time of the incident, that body cam or that Axon body cam was off or on?
No, I was still inside the building after clocking out, so it was still on.
That's very confusing to me, because how can we justify or evidence that that was in fact on or off?
I just stated that it was on because I was still inside the building. I had been inside by the glass
So
doors.
it was on. It was on.
I stated that, yes. I said
Okay.
it didn't turn off until I leave the building after I clock out.
Okay, got it. So then I think it would be fair for the plaintiff's side to request such footage.
I no longer have that footage as I was not told I'd be here. I was the only higher up in to represent LSPD tonight.
Gotcha. So in that
Who is that
context,
to the back of the courtroom? Miss Palmer, can you find out? Okay, no, okay. No problem. Miss Palmari, talk to Mr. Johnson as needed. Jose, proceed with your questioning.
thank you. I have no evidence to link that the witness here was actually present there. She was confined within the building structures, and she makes claims of things that cannot be proven. I mean, I'm sure. Excuse me. I'm not done yet. I don't mistrue, or excuse me, I'm making a statement. When you are addressed, then you may make yours. I'm not claiming at all that you are not being truthful. That's not the claim I'm making, because I have a certain belief of fairness and justice with each officer that is an integrant to the department. It's a moral character ideal that all of them possess and that I see. But at the end of the day, the only thing that speaks in this floor is reproducible evidence. You have none with you?
I do have evidence.
You do?
Actually,
Okay.
my coworker in the back, I'm not sure if he would still have his cousin's footage from that day of me being there.
Any evidence that would justify you as a witness in this case would be requested.
That's what I just stated. I just stated
Mr.
if my
Johnson, do you have
in the back may have footage from his cousin of me being there.
Okay, from this point, Mr. Jose, please wrap up your questioning with Miss Eden. Mr. Johnson.
I'd like to recuse the witness from the case. There is no evidence whatsoever to the link of the case. That,
if I may,
that could
I
be
just
justified.
stated that my coworker in the back may have body cam. Okay. I stated twice.
Okay.
What we will do at this time, we will not be accusing her whole testimonial statement. We will be accusing the factors of her there, but the knowledge she has brought from her job being there. Now, Mr. Johnson in the back, do you have body cam footage of this? Your cousin's body cam footage.
I'm sorry. What is this whole case about? I'm familiar
Your
with what's
cousin
going on.
ran somebody over in LSPD parking lot. Do you have body cam footage of this? Your cousin's.
I can go back and look if you give me a minute.
What is the date, Mr. Jose?
The date of this incident?
Yes.
That was the 10th of July.
10th of July, Mr. Jeffrey.
You said July what? Say it again, please.
10th of July.
Give me no more than 5 minutes.
Okay, well, I can wrap up meanwhile. All right, I have two more questions, and then I think I'll be set. Officer Blake, have you ever seen civilians unaccompanied in the parking lot?
You didn't come through, Eden.
Sorry?
I said no, personally, I have not.
Okay. Where are the rules to follow when there is a officer down alarm or a panic button press?
They're in our SOPs. They are not for PD. They're not for the public to follow. They're for PD to follow.
Right. Where in the SOPs is the panic button addressed?
Do you want me to find the exact section? Like, our SOPs are insanely long.
That would require a subpoena, Mr. Jose. since that is not public knowledge and that is critical.
Officer? I mean, what's the name? Kiana.
Your Honor.
If you look at July the 10th submission of this entire court case, you will see the name of that suit styled as subpoena for information. Where
Did it specify subpoena SOPs?
I'm sorry?
Did it specify SOPs?
Anything relating to the incident. And but as we know, the officer here is no longer with us, that he passed away. So an answer was never provided. So it's directly in relation to the case. It has been brought up by their side that takes precedence over everything else. So
Okay, we can proceed. We can proceed with the file
sorry?
of discovery.
Sorry?
We can proceed with the discovery.
That is part of the
body
discovery.
cam.
Oh, okay.
No, yeah, we can proceed with the video footage.
Okay. Who's gonna give that?
Mr. Jeffrey Johnson.
Okay, okay.
So this case, I'm sorry to interrupt. I'm just not familiar with what's going on. This whole thing.
I'll go fill him in.
I will fill him in the. I'll go fill him in. Somebody proceed on his cousin's act.
So what will happen with
We are trying to get this footage to confirm that she was there.
Okay.
Your Honor,
I also approached where the judge, where Mr. Escobar was with the client that he is representing. I approached and spoke.
About what?
When you were speaking with the client in the parking lot, I approached and spoke to Kobe Thompson. May he rest in peace.
Okay. I'm confused now.
Your Honor.
What was that?
Can I request a little sidebar, please?
Please. Please come up.
Who, me?
Do you need Mr. Escobar here too?
Just you.
Okay.
His cousin's voice reminds me so much of Kobe Thompson. Did y'all hear him?
Yeah.
Didn't it remind you of Kobe Thompson?
It did.
May his soul rest in peace.
I know, right?
Yeah. I met
Wait, come here real quick.
Sure.
Okay, they said that they had the sirens on. Just the lights were on. The
I know.
sirens was
I know.
never on.
I know that.
Where's Sismar and where's Go?
I know that.
Yeah. And
She
making up lies.
She asked for a
Her story.
In fact, the vehicle wasn't even a police vehicle. It was a normal civilian vehicle. So I don't know where you're gonna pull out the sirens out of your ass or what.
Well, I mean, the lights were there, but like
wrong
the
in
noise
stating
wasn't
that
out there.
that was a police vehicle. And you can see the lights on it.
Excuse me. You
I mean, you're
are
talking in front of me.
you are interfering with client and attorney privilege.
Then stop talking.
No, you don't. You do not come in my conversations.
May I step inside, please?
Don't step in my conversations. This is privileged.
May I step inside?
Stupid ass.
I have
Don't you
something to bring forth.
Now that is a fireable offense.
Not this time. Give me, Glow, and Sismar a minute to discuss.
Disappear.
I can message it to her in email.
Disappear.
10-4, please do that. Mr. Escobar, please step in this room. We just have a concern we
Sure.
would like addressed, and then
Sure.
we'll closing statements here.
You're sure? Hello, I'm here. Hello.
So disregarding the signs, disregarding the stuff in that,
Yeah.
there were lights and sirens.
There
is
were
common
no lights.
public.
There were no sirens. Check the video
Okay,
footage.
Go watch the cam.
I did. I just looked at it. There is no
Yeah, there
lights.
were
There
lights
is no.
inside.
No, there wasn't.
Yes, there were. I just looked at the cam myself. Hold on, let me go double check.
Please do, because there is no lights. There is no sirens. And in fact, the vehicle that was being driven is not a model of PD. It is unmarked.
Alright,
There
No,
are
there were lights.
There's lights on.
I don't see lights.
There are lights.
good now. You should have what you need.
I don't see
You
any
can see them
lights.
flashing right before she gets hit.
So then there were no flashing lights.
No, they were flashing.
No, there wasn't.
Go. Jose,
I'm
not
looking.
gonna
I'm
sit here
looking.
and
I'm
argue
looking
about
at it.
literally
I'm
what we're
looking. Look, I'm looking at it right now.
Do I need to post a screenshot of
Yeah.
the light?
Yes, please. I'm gonna do the same.
Okay, give me 1 second.
Are we all looking at the same video?
That's a very
'Cause
good question.
I see the flashing lights.
I
Do
don't.
you see 'em?
I don't.
All right, there was no sirens, but there were lights on.
How come I don't see that?
There are lights on. Hold on, I can show you.
Look at my point of view.
When she was hit, there were lights on because they had just gotten a panic button.
No, that was when he came out, not when he came in. Correction,
You don't have a
correction.
reason to have them on.
No. We need to. I'm ready to
Mr.
wrap this up. I'm ready to wrap
And
it up.
Mr. Jose, another concern is she saw
Yes.
the car coming towards her.
Yes,
She saw the car into
And
the
ran in
that's a
front of it.
question that we have to ask her.
Miss Palmieri. Miss Palmieri, we can continue here. She saw the car
Mhm.
going into the bay, right?
I
She
suppose.
saw it enter on the right side.
I suppose.
Why did she stay on the direction of the right side when she sees an emergency vehicle entering with, I wouldn't say sirens
Because
on,
she
but
was
lights on?
trying. Because she
There
was
are-
trying to get the attention of PD for a valid purpose and reason. She was there, but no one was assisting her.
Alright, so I understand that, no problem at all. But there's obviously lights on. There's an emergency going on.
The
She just
lights.
saw.
Correction
So
is
sh-
the lights were only on when the vehicle was exiting, not while
it
it
was
was
on before.
entering. And she
was
had
on before.
she had
Okay,
absolutely
so
no
even-
knowledge whatsoever that there was an emergency. So do not make unrealistic expectations of her.
No. I am stating she knew there was an emergency because she just saw multiple cars on the bridge
How
zoom
do we know
past
that
and an
that she
active
knows
pursuit.
that there is an emergency? How is it fair to assume that she has knowledge
It
that
was
only
fair to
police?
assume that he was recording on his phone.
Hold on. I am making the statement. I am making this. So she just witnessed multiple cars zoom past her on the bridge, lights and sirens on. So now my question here to you, Mr. Jose, without being cut off or without anything, what does she assume lights and sirens mean? Oh, there's a party?
That's unrealistic and unfair expectations.
Okay, so Mr. Jose, in the city of Mystic and Los Santos, you don't know that lights and sirens mean there's an emergency? There's something going on? And even if the car was exiting the bay,
she has
it
no
had lights on.
reasonable reasoning to suspect when she's in a safe place with police. If there is an emergency elsewhere, maybe, God knows, I didn't even know there was an emergency, and I'm an attorney.
Okay, so she saw the car go in. It had lights when it was coming up. Nonetheless,
No,
it had lights on.
not coming in.
It
Coming
did.
in, no. There were no lights when the vehicle was
He
coming
did
in.
not have them. From what it looks like, he did not have them coming in.
The lights are only apparent when he exits the parking lot. There's no reasonable space or time to react to such a quick turnaround. There is absolutely no way for you to know that there is a sustained emergency.
Well, there's still signs for no loitering.
And if we're going to be pressing up against unrealistic expectations, I can also press onto that with a very simple one being, he was also aware that multiple people were in the parking lot. He should have been more careful. The right of way belongs to the pedestrian, regardless of where they are.
They were in a parking lot they should not have been in. So
He had a legal, they had legal
They didn't.
purpose. Yes, they did.
Again, in the guidebook, it
I'm ready to
clearly
proceed.
states that you wait outside of.
Jose, where are you going?
I'm ready to proceed. I do not want to co-conference any longer.
Jose, get back in here, please.
I'm ready to proceed with the legal case.
Eden, can you please approach the podium for me? Everybody's timing out again, so should we just wait for people to come back, or?
Since Mark's watching through my eyes, proceed. What's the point?
You don't want to wait for his clients to be back?
They can come.
They'll be back. Mr. Jose, do you have any further questions for Miss Eden?
Yes, I do.
Proceed.
Miss Eden, you claimed in your testimony earlier today that the vehicle had sirens on and lights on.
It did have lights on, as it can be seen in the body cam, and you could hear sirens as they were going across the bridge. There are multiple police cars in that footage.
Okay, I'll ask again. You claimed that that vehicle they came in had lights and sirens.
I said that you could see the vehicle coming with lights and sirens. They came in, their lights stayed
objection,
on.
Objection, that is a lie. No. Objection.
Mr. Jose, what did I say
trying
about
to
objecting?
answer your question.
Hold on. Let her finish. Mr. Jose, objecting your own questions? What is going on here?
I can object to the answers that are being given by the testimony.
I didn't finish my answer.
Let her finish her answers before you object, Mr. Jose.
I stated that the car came in with lights and sirens on. I did not state that it left with lights and sirens on. I stated that it left with lights on.
Thank you. Objection.
What is your objection, Mr. Jose?
The testimony of the witness is that the vehicle came in with lights and sirens. We have proven that to be false.
The vehicle came in with lights, so I will scrap
It did
the fact
not.
that Mr. Jose, I could see in the body cam myself, it came in with lights. I could
We
show
just
you
agreed.
myself.
We just agreed in co-conference that it
No,
did
Mr.
not.
Jose, you walked out of co-conference saying you weren't doing this anymore.
No, that was prior. That was prior.
And I stated myself that, hey, it has lights on. I could, Mr. Jose, join VC1 for me. I will show you myself.
Okay. I'm there. Oh, hello.
So you're telling me she did not acknowledge any of this, Mr. Jose?
Do you see her? Where is she looking at?
I have a couple questions based off of this, Mr. Jose.
No, but I'm answering your question.
You're telling me she didn't acknowledge the multiple PD cars zooming by?
If they're not within her immediate vicinity, how can she acknowledge?
Mr. Jose, can you hear me?
I can, yes. Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, so my concerns as the court here is she saw these multiple cars going by. She looked at it. She sees this car coming in. Why is she still standing here? No problem.
She's not in the direct. She's not in the direct line of the vehicle. She never was.
There's an explosion going on outside of the
You can see the lights.
Hey, I need to go check
Can
on
I
that
see the lights?
explosion.
Can I see the lights? I don't see lights.
Do you not see the blue, Mr. Jose, right here?
No, I do not.
Okay, I'll screenshot it myself for you.
Yourself for.
Did someone just threw a grenade at your car, Mr. Thompson?
I need to circle it and show you, Mr. Jose?
Yes, because I'm not seeing it.
Yeah, we have multiple exploded vehicles out here with someone throwing grenades. Can we recess if possible, ma'am?
Hello. I don't see any lines.
I'll show you. Okay. Look in the ticket I just sent. Do you see the red flashing off the handlebar there?
Where is the light at?
On the red, on the back of the bar.
I'm not gonna lie.
I don't see any light.
Past. I
And
totally
do you
was.
not see the lights reflecting on the ground, Mr. Jose?
No, I do not.
We're on our way back to the courtroom now.
So you're telling me?
I see lights
figured out
when
it was.
when they exit, but not when they're coming in.
Okay, so now my
exit
question
the,
is, does she acknowledge the lights when she's exiting?
I don't know. That's
When
a
it's
question.
exiting.
That's a question we would have to ask her.
Okay, cool. So,
You see that she's not looking at the vehicle, right?
yes, but my question is, she knew the vehicle went in, right? No problem at all.
I mean,
She's
also
trying.
her
Look at
eyes are
that. Look at that.
pointed
In how
at
many
the
seconds
shot.
did that happen?
Okay, so my thing is,
Yeah.
the vehicle is exiting.
Yes.
She sees that the vehicle is starting to move. She's been standing here the whole
She's,
time.
look who's in front of her. Look who's in front of her. There's a police officer there who she's trying to get to.
Okay, that police officer just came out of the garage, Mr. Jose.
That's who she's trying to get.
Okay, I understand that. But she also has to be concerned for her own safety as an ongoing vehicle with lights
She's
on.
a pedestrian though.
Yes, Mr. Jose.
Right
but
away.
Jose does not disregard the fact that she has to have a regard for her own safety, Mr. Jose. So I understand that she's trying to get the attention of this officer, but there's also an active moving vehicle with lights on.
And how do you suppose
So
she
now-
knows that if she's trying to get help?
Okay, Mr. Jose, I'm so sorry, but she doesn't see. Look, so the officer has not yet exited the garage before she starts to move, right?
She's
So
going towards that
you could say,
direction.
okay, yes, you could say she saw the garage door open and she's going towards the direction. So my thing is, doesn't she look towards the bay, which she just saw?
That's
She
not
just saw-
something. How that's
She just
unrealistic
saw-
expectations for you to have of her.
To be
If all
aware,
she's trying
when
do
you're
is
an
to
active
get
driver,
help.
Mr. Jose?
That does
To be
not
aware when you're an
justify
active
manslaughter.
It's not manslaughter, Mr.
How does
Jose, when
that-
your client is not aware.
It's attempted manslaughter. How can you justify that?
I'm not justifying you asking. I'm asking why your client had no awareness or regard for her safety
Well,
in an
it
active known driveway
feels
when there
like
is
that.
gates and multiple repair bays. Now, when you can ask me that and lower your tone when you speak to a judge, let me know and clarify when your client is back. Please and thank you. So this is what I need by the end of this court session is the clarification of the fact of why your client had no regard for her safety in an active known driveway
That is unrealistic. That is not a road. That is a parking lot.
to have. Okay, so Mr. Jose, I'm so sorry. To have active knowledge when she just saw a car come in, of the awareness of the car, whatever it is. So, Mr. Jose, if you're starting on the sidewalk,
Spent less than 2 seconds to exit. You expect a human being to have the reflex of a robot?
Mr. Jose, I am asking you this
expect a
question.
human being
So if you're
to
standing
be
on
in
the
a
sidewalk,
safe spot.
would you be aware of the cars passing by?
Screaming and
Are you not
talking
aware of the
over-
cars passing
screaming
by?
and talking over
For your
everyone
own safety, in
doesn't
case
make
someone
anyone
comes barreling
intelligent
towards
or
you?
correct. Screaming or
Nobody's
talking over
screaming.
other doesn't make you sound smart or intelligent. Let's talk like
The
people.
only person
Are you not aware of
screaming
that,
is
Mr.
your
Jose?
lawyer.
Are you not aware of concern for your own safety?
Hey, I'm one question.
That is my concern. Now, I do not acknowledge. I think PD hitting her and should have had more aware for human safety. Yes, I acknowledge that. But
Okay,
you cannot be
sir. Okay,
blindsided
sir.
by the fact of your client is not also in the wrong
Talking
here.
over everyone?
Now, we're
It
not
is
here to.
realistic to have the
one question,
expectations you
Your
claim
Honor.
of a human.
They're talking to him in the VC
Okay.
in their email.
So at this time,
I
wrap
do-
up your questioning with
talking
Ms.
over
Eden.
everyone.
Lights were on.
Oh,
I am saying lights are on.
When there is
Judge
She's
Sismore has
talking
also
in the
agreed.
email,
Lights
that's
were
why
on.
you're hearing her.
Lights are on.
They aren't.
Wrap up your. And we're telling
when
you
there's
it's on.
when there's an
The ju-
incident,
the
of
court has
emergency,
ruled.
does
Lights
the-
were on.
Does the
and
patrol
Joe,
car have to have sirens on
have-
with the sound?
You have
We
the
have-
you
I
have the
don't know those
privilege
SOPs. I'm not a
of
police officer.
rewinding
Hey.
and playing back the footage. You
Hey,
have
Mr.
that.
Johnson.
You have that ability. In real time, a human could be affected by multiple different factors that may ideally and do frequently prevent them from being fully aware of all other external factors coming their way.
So,
Hey,
Mr.
can I have a
Jose,
sidebar with you?
May
Can I
I
have a
make a
I would
sidebar?
like
statement,
to
Your
you to
Honor?
take into this factor as you
Can I have a
continue your
sidebar
question
with
with Ms. Eden and you go
Yes.
into your closing statements.
Yes, okay.
She just witnessed multiple PD cars fly by her in a pursuit.
It was
I will
not
wait
before
for
it
them
was
to
one.
No problem at
get
all.
out of there.
That has nothing
one
to do
thing,
with her.
is it,
She may have not paid mind to it.
Isn't it by
Okay,
law that
she
they have to have a
witnesses the
siren
PD car
on,
coming
not
to the
just
bay.
the light when
Now,
there's an emergency?
From my
Yes,
understanding, when
yes.
this court
Yeah,
trial
and there is
started,
no
she was
siren
trying to
on
get
in
the
that
attention
body
of the
cam
officers in the car.
I know.
Now we are sitting here telling me she was trying to get the officers coming out the garage.
The lights
That is definitely
alone,
my concern.
the lights alone do not imply an emergency. There were no sirens.
So
You have to
now
have
my
both.
thing is though, She's standing in two active gateways. Why not stand up on the stairs? Cars could be coming in at any time.
Again, lights were on. The second factor wasn't, which is the siren.
Okay, so sirens wasn't on. I agree with you. Sirens was not
My
on.
thing is,
But
though,
lights
it's
were
like,
on.
say you're
And
at a
those
Walmart
two
and you're
active
walking in the
active
parking lot. Are
gateways.
you not aware of your surroundings inside that parking
Those
lot?
are two active gateways, nonetheless. So Jose, there are
What's
gateways
a
that can go
Walmart?
down, up and down at any time. Public does not have access to those gateways
Okay,
for a
there's
reason.
really no
There
difference
aren't going
between
cars
one
going in
parking
and
lot
out.
and another.
If
Anyone
so,
can
Still going
the
enter
to
public
those gates at any time. There is
they
no.
can enter
There
gates,
is
but
no
they cannot
restriction.
They are locked
There is
Yes,
no
for a
but they
reason,
cannot.
and if you
signs.
Okay, but
they
Mr.
are
Jose, can
locked
they
for
bring
a
the
reason,
vehicular
and
into
it's
that
to keep the
area?
general public
Not a
out
car,
of
but a
there.
person can gain
Yes,
access
they
to the
can.
parking
Can we
lot.
get some
They
cars?
can
But if
to
it's locked,
go
you
up on
should know
here and
you
knock
are
on the
not
door.
supposed to
This
be there.
is an parking lot.
The
It's an
only people
active
who
way.
can
Where
unlock
she
that
said,
gate
Are you
is
trying to
PD
justify PD
and
here?
DOJ.
no, I'm trying to
I
justify and
don't
make you
think
see what
PD
I'm
did
seeing,
anything
Mr. Jose,
wrong.
and the facts that we are looking at.
He was
And I want
on
to hear
his
your
way
concerns
to
about
a
it.
Is
The
PD
panic
the
button,
one?
and
Is PD the
is
one who had to
precedent.
undergo surgery?
I'm sorry, Mr. Jose. What
Um,
surgery did she
I mean,
undergo?
if your client didn't jump in
Was
front of a
PD the
car,
one
she
that
would
had
not
to
have had
undergo
to get
surgery?
surgery
Your
either.
lawyer.
Okay, Mr.
Like
Jose,
I
now I'm
said,
asking
if
you, what
your
surgery
client
did she
had not
undergo?
jumped in front of a moving car,
Who
she would not
is
need
the
surgery either.
indemnified here? Who has to
Kiana.
live the rest of their lives with the implications of that accident?
What are those? What are those
Fine for me when
implications?
she was just with a cane 10 minutes ago.
Kiana, can you
So
cut off your voice and
Yo,
stuff?
can one person, like,
What are the injuries
everyone's
she
just
suffered?
screaming over each other, like.
nobody's screaming.
Well,
Talking about Kiana because she's talking.
Well,
to
Jose's trying to talk and then she's talking in a VC and you're just screaming over everyone. It's just three people talking at
Who have I
once.
screamed over, please? Like, enlighten me.
Jose.
I have no
This is a-
further
this-
I
questioning
haven't
for
screamed
the
over him
witness.
once.
This is a courtroom, not a park. Respect it. Talk one at a time or don't talk.
And that was a parking lot, not a public access. So
Okay,
respect that.
hey, enough. Order. Now, what the court is constantly trying to ask and get here is clarification from Mr. Jose's side. Now, Miss Emmer, what we are asking, and my main concern here is looking at the body cam. Who you saw on your left or right, whatever it may be, on the bridge. There are multiple cars driving past with lights and sirens. You saw a car enter through an active gateway and came out with lights. I get that you were trying to get the attention of the officer who was getting out of the garage. No problem at all. But you also saw a car exiting the garage with lights on. So, my concern is,
Yeah, but
why
the
did you not have
sirens
no
were
regard
not
for
on.
your...
I didn't hear no
The
sirens.
lights was
I
on,
didn't
ma'am.
expect the car.
Ma'am,
the lights were
please
on,
let
but
me
the sirens were
let
not
me
on.
finish my statement. Did I finish? No. So now, my other main concern is, why not wait up top? So my concern is, yes, I do not think just PD running you over was okay. Absolutely not. But my main concern, here and now, in this courtroom, is the factor of your regard for safety of standing in a parking lot. Middle of a parking lot. Thank you very much. So please answer
Okay,
me
say
those questions.
PD was there with someone trying to get the car out of the impound, right?
Yes, ma'am.
They would have got hit.
So, cool. So why were you standing where they could get the car out of the impound?
Because
You
I was
know
with
what
him
that
trying to get the car out of the impound,
speculation
and I didn't expect the car to be coming out of the garage full speed.
Your Honor, if I may speak,
said
Your Honor, if I may speak.
speculation on her
Isolate.
part.
Hold on.
Hold on.
I said objection, speculation on her part because she's trying to say something that did not happen. As in the example given, she said if her car was out, it would have been hit. Her car was not out. It did not
I never
get hit.
said that. I never said that. I said if somebody was there with the cop trying to get their car out of the impound, they would have got hit.
So now my main concern is, why not wait up top for the officer?
Radio. Yeah.
Sorry. My concern is why not wait up top or by the front desk?
Why not
Why
have
did you have
clear
to
instructions? Why not have clear instructions
We
instead
didn't
of
know what to do.
exactly?
Your Honor, may
Except
I
the
speak? Your Honor, may I speak? May I speak, Your Honor?
One at a time.
You are only a
I'm done with this.
witness.
Okay, hey, everybody. That's it. Judge room, me, Sismar, Jose, and Miss Emma. Now.
Your Honor, may I make one more statement before you guys go?
No.
Cool. Denied evidence.
Where in the handbook is this information?
Hey, Jose.
Yeah.
Can you let them know that one, he came out of the entrance and left through the entrance. There is two passageways passageways, he
Your Honor,
decided to
he is out
leave.
here giving his
He
statement
decided
regardless of
he
you
decided
denying it.
he decided to
Well,
leave
it
through
will
the
not be
same
taken
way
into
where there's two
consideration at all.
passageways where there was a civilian.
Mm.
If you look at the body cam
And
footage,
Mr. Jose, if
okay?
you try to bring his statement into this courtroom without asking or having reasonable knowledge, please strike it down now.
So now,
So we need Glow and Emma in the judge's quarters, please.
let's do this civilly, calmly, and wonderfully. Like the civil human beings we are. Okay? So now, Miss Emma, first question for you is, did you or did you not acknowledge the lights and sirens on the... You know what? That's not even relevant. First question.
There was no sirens. There was just lights.
Okay, so we can agree. There were lights. Wonderful.
But I didn't see them. So I reviewed my footage.
Okay, you did not see the lights.
No.
There are two gateways. What did you assume
Yeah.
those gateways are? If you do not have keys, why did you proceed to enter through those gateways?
I didn't know what to do. I didn't know how to get the car out of the impound. Didn't know.
So,
As you can see, he was trying to get in contact with police.
okay. So why didn't you wait till you got in contact with police for further instructions? Why
Because
were you
we didn't know
standing
what to
on
do.
top
We
of the
saw
impound?
police. We didn't know.
Was this your first
do.
time getting a car out of impound?
Yes, it's my first time.
Okay, so was this your car, ma'am?
No, this was his car, but I went with him for the first
Okay,
time.
is this his first time getting in the car out of the impound?
I'm not sure.
That's irrelevant because
So,
she's the
if
one
he
here in
was-
question.
It's me.
So no, my question now is, if it's not his first time out of the impound, he had no
I
regard
don't
for his
know if
safety
it's
or
his
life.
first time. It might be.
Oh,
it might
I can
not.
tell you.
Did he able to check the records? So now, do I think PD coming out full speed the way they did was wrong? No,
Okay,
because
but
they could
they
have been
went
civilians.
in through
But
the
then again-
entrance and they went out through the entrance. There's two passageways.
Yes, I do agree. But
That is not
as
his first time getting a car out of impound.
Okay. Thank you.
He's had 3 other cars impounded, so he's done this now a total of 4 times. He should
How
know
is she
the
even
proper
getting this
procedure.
information?
I'm the
Okay.
DA. I have access to the MDT.
Okay.
Yeah.
so does your lawyer.
Okay.
Alrighty,
I'm
Mr.
just
Jose.
wondering.
So does your
the
lawyer?
fact- Yeah, you also have access to the MDT.
I don't care about any of that.
You have access to the MDT, Mr.
Fair
Jose.
enough.
You can.
I'm not here to debate access or not access. I'm here to debate and get
I was just a
justified compensation for
it wa-
damages.
But
It was a statement,
becomes
Mr.
an
Jose.
Oh,
access
okay.
So
issue, though.
okay, so my problem here is her friend, whatever he is, her associate, procedures car of the impound. If he's had a car impounded 4 times before.
Is he the one who was injured? We're not here to talk about how many times
Was
he had.
his.
We're here to talk about the damages incurred.
Here,
I can't hear her.
You're,
Can y'all
you're
hear?
choppy right now, Kiana.
we're here to speak on the factor that PD ran somebody
Right.
over while they were trying to get their car out of
Right.
the impound.
Right.
They're looking
Choppy,
at
I can't hear
and
her.
say,
Voice box messed up.
She
Yeah, your
like
voice box is
looking at-
you can only hear like one word out of
Okay.
10. I can't hear her.
I don't think I did. Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah,
Yeah.
So,
and then it went off
right.
again.
Yeah.
for
It doesn't
fuck's
work.
sake.
Fuck's sake.
Jesus
Join!
Christ. I can hear the coughing.
Oh my goodness.
Either way,
Join me,
did you guys ever get that body cam of her being a witness or no?
Nope.
So I don't think she has any space to talk if she wasn't a witness.
Right.
I think
Your witness also did not provide any body cam footage either from
Him?
his
He could.
perspective.
He could
did.
provide it.
You did.
He did. He
But
did.
he-
That he did.
Not of you getting hit. That was your body cam.
He was there. You saw him in my
Yeah,
body
he was
cam.
he was physically there.
And she was at the door.
But we
And
have no
we didn't
evidence
see
that she
her-
was at
Did
the
you
door.
see her in my body cam? You didn't see her in my
Actually,
body cam.
we have the.
That's what we're
pocket
waiting on.
logs.
Well, that's what we need, and we can't see it to justify
Okay,
her
give me
physical
1 second. I'll
presence.
have her screenshot and send in the ticket.
Not
Can you guys hear me?
screenshot.
Hello?
Not screenshot. Body cam.
Hello?
Hello?
Okay.
Yeah,
Hello?
As of this time, this is the concerns of the court.
Uh-huh.
The concerns is Miss Emma's associate knew the procedures. I don't want to hear no cutting me off in this. Let me finish my statements and you can address them afterwards. Got it, Mr. Jose?
How am I cutting you off?
You cut me off a few times, Jose. It's okay. So
I'm
my
listening.
concerns here. Okay, the concerns of the court here is
The fuck?
Miss Emma's associate knew the procedures of getting a car at the impound, as he's had a car impounded 4 times before. And if you don't know the procedures after your car's been impounded 4 times, I'm concerned for your well-being. But that's nonetheless. So the concern is he knew how to get in contact with PD. He knew when to get in contact with PD. He knew how to get his car at the impound. Nonetheless, he had Miss Emma stand in an active driveway. He failed to warn her, tell her, hey, active cars might be coming in and out.
This is so
Nonetheless-
unrealistic, man.
How is your car gonna get repaired that fast and just come right out?
Right. Oh my
That's
god.
just PD.
Open the garage, close
The
the
same way
garage.
F1 cars are, or like NASCAR.
I'm sorry, I can't understand.
F1 cars and NASCAR the same way they get repaired.
Yeah,
Fine.
like
1
F1
second?
cars are. F1 cars, like, yeah, they have a speed of like 1.25 seconds for repairs.
Either way, they
and
shouldn't be
tire
coming out of
switches.
a parking lot zooming fast. Like,
You
what I
should
was
not
trying
have
to say
been in
is,
that parking lot.
say a cop was there at the
Okay,
impound
I am not
with
finished
another
with my
civilian.
concerns or
Okay.
statements. Let
Alright.
me finish. Thank you. For fuck's sakes.
Oh.
Alright,
Oh,
concerns and statements at this time
Mhm.
are there is a no loitering sign.
Mhm.
Miss Emma, you were standing in the parking lot. No loitering means without purpose or reason. It was not your car nor your concern to get out of the impound, but you were there nonetheless. Okay, no problem. Our concerns are PD zooming out of there at the speed they did, and zooming out of there and hitting you. Okay, but another debating factor here is the factor of you weren't supposed to be there in the first place.
I was
That
trying
has
to
not
help
been
him.
established. That has not been established.
Read the guidebook.
It has been established, Mr.
No,
Jose.
no.
And the factor that it has no loitering signs, it is private property. And
I was there for a
that was our
reason.
concern.
Okay,
To
it
try to
wasn't
help
a
him
reason
get.
for you. You were there for somebody else. That's not a probable.
There
I
are
was trying to help him.
there
I
are
don't know
lack
why
Okay,
you
but
just.
there's
he
lack
has-
of
Alright, let her
structure.
finish. Let her finish.
There
Let her
Okay,
there's
yes,
a
this
lack
whole
of
case
structure.
is there is a lack of structure in this whole case because why is she standing in the middle of a parking lot
Okay, can
slash
I say
open
something real quick?
driveway? Go for it.
Say a cop was there, right, with a civilian trying to get the car out of the impound. They would be standing in the same spot as
Right.
me.
Do you have proof of this?
That was with an officer.
Okay,
though.
how does an officer get a car out of the impound? Where do they go?
Exactly
They
where
wait
you were.
outside the gate.
typically-
No, they
Exactly
don't.
where I
They
was.
typically have you wait
Exactly where I
outside
was.
the
No,
gate
they
because
don't. No,
that's
they
when the
don't. No,
response
they
that
don't. Because
we're
I've
trying to
Do you
seen.
have proof? Okay.
I have
Do we have proof
seen.
of this?
I have seen
Speculation.
it.
Do we have body cams? Do we have body cams? Do we have proof to back up any of the statements that we're stating
I
right now?
mean, it's the
We
whole
have
statement was
evidence
speculation
of
anyway.
sustained
Hold on,
physical injury.
Order, please. Okay, so unless this has been changed in like the past week, the impound car comes outside of the Booleans.
Yes, it
Mm.
still does.
No, not based on what I've seen. The vehicle.
No, the car definitely
Same
spawns outside of the gate.
Okay, either way, the cop would be standing there to get the car out of the impound,
Right,
correct?
and it is up to
So the
you and
cop
your
would have gotten
responsibility
hit.
to call the cop.
Which they
No,
did.
Either way, the
that's
cop would be
speculation.
in the parking lot
You're
standing
you're
right at
making
that
up a
spot.
situation that didn't happen.
No, but I'm giving an example.
Wait,
not
so
making it up.
whoa, whoa,
The
whoa, whoa,
example
whoa, whoa.
would be
Hold
Okay,
on.
alright.
Wait,
not
one second.
She's
One
just
second.
talking
I have
over
a
everyone.
question. I have a question.
Yes.
How would you know this, Miss Emma, if you've never got a car at the impound and you had no idea of the procedures? If you were this what we were claiming
At
before.
this time, Emma, I'm going to advise you to not answer any further questions.
Yeah, I'm not answering no more questions.
Okay, cool. Cesar? Mr. Jose,
I'm here.
I'm
Yes?
asking you this question on behalf of your client.
Mhm.
If your client do not know the procedures that was just stated
Mhm.
on how to get the car of the impound, why was she speaking on said procedures?
Because that's what she has seen, and that is what she has seen other people do.
Okay, so she has been back to PD on their property after being hit.
Excuse me?
Has she been back to PD on their property after being hit?
How is that relevant?
because she stated that she
what-
has never once been a part of that.
You're speaking on
This
her
is the
behalf
first
now?
time.
You're her attorney now?
I'm repeating what she stated.
Then let her answer. I didn't hear that.
She said she wasn't answering anything anymore.
She's not.
Exactly. So, what is going on, truly? Because at the start of the trial, we've had 2 testimonies that are falsified from both sides, possibly. You, Mr. Jose, the first one.
Yes,
And
but
then
there
we've
was no
had
real intent
Story
with that.
has been changed twice. She said she was trying to get, according to your side, I'm not gonna say she said, according to statements and testimonies that have been made, is that she was trying to get her car out of the impound. Now all of a sudden it's Isolate's car, and then
Hey,
she's
I know you guys are
never
busy,
got a car
but
out of the impound,
could I
and then
take,
she's never got a car.
Officer Blake's spot?
Is she not speaking no more?
She has to fly out.
Like, I don't
You're
know
good.
why you're making up lies. You
Yeah,
can
that's fine.
check
I
his
have
body
prior
cam.
commitments. I was only
I didn't
supposed
say
to
my
be clocked
car.
in for an
Okay,
I
hour.
never said my car. I said
Thank
his
you.
car.
Okay, so
Because you asked
from
me,
the
has he gotten a car out of the impound before? I said, I don't know.
okay, so we've stated we don't know the procedures of getting the car out of the impound, but he's had a car impounded 4 times. At
But
this
he
point,
didn't tell me that. I don't know.
This is unreal. Surreal.
Literally.
it is unreal and surreal because it is
We
absolute
have
bullshit.
facts that injury happened. We have facts that this is the usual procedure every other citizen does. Right? Because I have seen it, I have seen it, you have seen it.
That's based on speculation.
Well, that isn't speculation because I've seen it, you have seen it as well.
Saying something doesn't make something fact, Jose. It makes it speculation.
I have seen it.
Is what you have
You've seen it,
Just
Mr.
like
Jose.
you,
Are you going
just
on?
like you saw it in that body cam footage. That very precise procedure happens on a daily basis.
All right, Mr. Jose.
I'm not going to confirm nor deny that.
Okay.
Right.
So at this point, you are making that statement, Mr. Jose. Do we have body cam of it? The same way you argued, Miss
Do you
Edens.
have body cam proof to show that she was neglectful in any action she took?
Okay. So my
she
thing
jumped
is.
in front of a car.
No, she did not.
So
she did.
Mr. Jose,
intentional?
the same way we argued Miss Eden being there under the factor that we got no body cam from Miss Eden, of the factor of she being there, and the same when we striked her statements of her being there from the testimony. Do we have body cam factor of how her car impounded and the procedures work?
We have no evidence with or without how the procedures works, and that's exactly my point.
Okay, cool, no problem. Any talk about a car being out of the impound will be scrapped from now on. So now let's focus on injuries that Miss Emma suffered. What did she suffer exactly? How will this affect her for the rest of her life?
Is that a question for me?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm no longer speaking to Miss Emma.
Let me grab the medical report. She was seen by 2 physicians. One for an examination, which the video is there for the entire examination. That's there for you to evaluate and see. She sustained injury from S1 all the way down to, and I'll explain what that means. So from S1 all the way down to C1. That is cervical 1, that begins at the very, very junction of where the neck and the back meet, all the way down to the coccyx area, which is the tailbone. So every single joint in that spine was severed, either severed through direct impact or pinched nerves, as well as medication, mental therapy that she has had to take, and surgery in order to correct hernias and injuries sustained to the spine, bruising, swelling, inflammation, and drug therapy to correct or prevent additional symptoms. The surgery wasn't free. The examination wasn't free. And for the rest of her life, she has to live with knowing that she'll need recurrent surgery again. Okay. It's not fine.
Okay. Is this in a medical report and stated by a medical physician?
Yes, it's in the report. You can
Alrighty.
see the whole recording of it.
Alrighty. Okay.
I would like to make a statement.
Give me a second. Mr. Jose, do we have the cost of the fact of the surgeries?
Did you undergo surgery? You
Mr.
can
Jose,
answer.
I'm
You can
asking.
answer me. Well, I'm trying to answer you. Did
I'm
you
asking.
I got
undergo
surgery.
surgery?
I
Okay.
got surgery done,
Okay.
and I have body cam.
Okay. Who performed the surgery?
It was plenty of people. I know one of them was an angel called Amelia.
Okay. So Emilia was one of the surgeons.
And the guy that examined me.
What's
I'm
the
not
name?
asking.
What's the name
I'm
of the
I'm
of
asking
that
the
person?
cost. I'm asking the cost that she suffered. I'm not asking all this information. I just need to know the cost.
Were you charged for surgical intervention?
I was charged for all of that.
Okay.
All right. Can she provide proof that she was charged? Please and thank you. Can she provide her medical bills to the court so we can take this into factor of our deliberation?
Can't hear you.
I would like her
No,
medical
not
bills
you.
so we
Not
can
you.
take this.
That's not. I'm not talking to her. Are you talking?
Yes, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear now.
Okay, give me 1 second.
Okay. Emilia and who else? What's the name of the guy with the dreadlocks or whatever?
Troy Harris.
Oh yeah. That's right. Harris.
Yeah, it's Trey.
I worked with Mr. Harris before.
Okay. Let me see.
Phenomenal doctor.
On God. Mr. Harris is not in city. He won't be in city for another 3 days. I know him personally in head. He is on vacation.
Oh, okay. Where is the surgeon?
Yeah, that
Amelia.
son of a bitch is fucking on a beach right now.
Fucking hoe.
Where's Emilia?
Not
It is.
responding.
Here,
So,
let me try to call
at this
her.
time,
Okay.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Mr. Jose,
Mm-hmm.
would you like to give a closing factor of statement?
She's not in city.
Sorry
Sure.
to interrupt. I went to get some food.
Okay.
Okay.
Would you like to provide a closing factor of statement so we could at this point, me and Sismar would
Should
like
we
to
do
go
this
to
out in the
deliberation?
court?
No, I want it done in here. Please and thank you.
Okay.
Mr.
Well-
Jose, is there any evidence or anything you could provide before we go to deliberation? I
Yes.
will allow it at this time.
Sure. Well, to begin
Same
with,
with you from Ms.
I
Palmieri.
thought that the judicial system in this city, was going to be different. I mean, it's opened my mind and my eyes to many other different realities. But the bottom
Hey, Your
line,
Honor, I have to fly out. Will my presence be
that's
needed
fine.
there?
No, you're good. Goodbye.
All right,
Thank you.
All right, thank you. Yeah, no problem.
We have evidence of the sustained damages, and that is beyond any reasonable doubt. That is evident that there was damage, injury, and even potential manslaughter, attempted manslaughter. There was no aid rendered or any regardless of whether you were there justified or not. You ignored a civilian who was dying. You ignored them. There is no justifiable means to do that, especially when you were the one who impacted the civilian. That goes against any law, any rule, any policy for you to disregard human life. The very least you could have done was to call EMS, in the very least, but you didn't. I could literally say that if you were able to do that in your own headquarters, you could have very easily done that to anyone else out there in the streets. And that raises plenty for me. I'm not here to debate whether she was there justifiably or not, because she did have a reason to be there. I can't believe the facts surrounding this case. that we would ignore human life, that we would ignore the least we have for a fellow human. And I'd just like to conclude with this. I expected a lot more.
We can have a discussion about
But
this after that.
sure,
If we would like.
Sure. But I always thought that the judiciary is one that is impartial, listens to both sides, and lets lawyers practice law. I have nothing further to say.
Yes, 1 second. Mr. Jeffrey, there's an individual outside. Can you let him in for me, please? Ms. Palomari, do you have any evidence you would like to submit to the court this time with your closing statement?
I don't have any evidence, but I do have a closing statement right now.
Yes, ma'am. Please proceed.
This case involves an unfortunate incident.
Yes.
No one is denying that. One that resulted in a civilian being struck by a police vehicle. But the question before this court is not whether the outcome was regrettable, it's whether the officer involved acted with reckless.
Yes.
Can he shut up?
Ooh.
Acted with recklessness, negligence, or malice. And the evidence shows clearly that they did not. From the beginning, the facts have been consistent. The officer was operating within the scope of their duties on police property and with no intent to harm and no indication of carelessness. There was no erratic driving, no disregard for human life. What occurred was tragic and unforeseen collision, nothing more.
Right.
Let's be clear. The civilian is not on trial. We are not blaming them, but the absence of fault on the civilian's part does not automatically create fault on the officer's part. The law does not impose liability for every accident. It requires a showing of unreasonable conduct, something that simply is not present here in
Is
this
it
case.
unreasonable? Letting
Mr.
somebody die
Mr. Jose,
is reasonable?
Mr. Jose, I asked you to be quiet at this time. Ms. Palomari has allowed you to close your opening statement without no questions or concerns
What,
or objections.
I'm not preventing her. I'm not preventing her
I
from
ask
speaking.
you that you grant her the same grace.
Absolutely. Go ahead. Keep lying. Spewing. Go ahead.
Mr. Jose, please show Ms. Palomari some respect.
I am.
Proceed,
The
Ms.
officer
Palomari.
acted reasonably given the circumstances. The area was designated as an operational space not open to public foot traffic.
Oh.
Visibility is limited. The civilian's presence was unexpected and there was no time to react, no way to anticipate that someone would suddenly enter the path of the moving patrol vehicle. At every step, the officer fulfilled their duty when it comes to terms of responding to a panic button. They have taken responsibility. It requires proof, and there is no proof that this officer acted outside the bounds of reason or training. There is no misconduct here, only a deeply unfortunate event. We ask that you find accordingly that the officer involved acted lawfully, reasonably, and without.
Yes, Ms. Palomari. Thank you. Your closing statements have definitely raised some questions between me and Sesmar, and it will be discussed accordingly. Give us a few minutes to deliberate and talk. Miss Emma, come back here. Do you have anything you would like to say to us while we deliberate? Yes, ma'am. Please exit the room at this time.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I just want to go play Bell, man.
You been fucking around with. You been fucking around with fucking Candace and Charleston Black and
Bro,
all
I
my
wasted
bro.
3 hours doing this.
I know.
3 hours, bro.
I know. What the fuck?
Because
That could have been me. What the heck?
Because I
Uh,
I stole ice cream from his nephew.
I don't
his,
know,
his
bro.
like 12-year-old
This is all
nephew.
just.
And
I'm so disgusted.
he got me.
Is what you're told.
Yeah.
Why are you
And then
hanging around that criminal?
and then he
I like this family.
Fucking criminal. I should know. I used to
Hello?
Yo.
He
Who are you?
kidnapped Candace and took her hostage.
I'm a
and tried to
paralegal,
flee and-
shadowing under Chief Justice
Oh
Brooks.
shit!
What's your
That's
name?
crazy.
Sterling Salvatore.
Oh, I think I know you.
Dick fit in your
Yeah, but I've
mouth.
sent you some messages.
Oh,
And,
where have you
emails.
been?
Yeah.
Pardon?
Where have you been since I asked you to come down here?
Oh, I was currently busy. I wasn't in the city
Oh.
at the time.
Oh, okay, I see.
Well,
Oh, okay.
I don't know if
Wait,
I can
Jose,
say that
come here,
because I'm
come here,
blue.
Yeah.
And I'm wearing blue.
Did you see my message?
Which one?
Look at your emails real quick.
I thought
Okay.
you meant like
Let's
that
see.
gang was.
Oh.
No,
Oh,
you said
yes,
you said where it was
exactly.
or whatever, but I'm obviously crip right now, so.
Yes, that obviously is important. Absolutely. Hold on. I am just appalled.
I am also appalled because
Appalled, I
body cam
tell.
we just got Kobe's body cam.
Oh, we do?
Yes, and we're watching it at this time.
Okay. Why is that not being made available to us as well?
It was just sent to me a minute ago. I do apologize. It just got uploaded.
Okay.
They have requested, the family of Kobe have requested that it stay private to respect his memory.
You can't honor that. It is in an active suit.
Me and Sismer are discussing that at the moment. So me and Sismer are looking at this body cam. He did state to Mr. that he can't help him, but the other officers are there. And as he's driving off, you can see 2 cadets and what looks to be a command officer help her provide and call EMS and stuff like that.
Why didn't they? They're the ones that caused it. Why didn't they?
So they were called to an active pursuit. So that's what we're taking into consideration here as we deliberate. So we do believe your client is owed some of what of compensation, but she's not getting the max. I will notify you that as right now.
What?
She's not getting the max amount.
What is the max? What is the max amount?
300K.
But we were initially suing for $1 million, and then we were informed that it was dropped to 300. Now you're telling me that it's going to be dropped further than that.
Yes. Jose,
I'm sorry. You're kidding me, right? You're serious, right? You're serious?
Jose, do you think I made these rules?
No,
you think Sismer made these rules?
No, I'm not thinking you're making up the rules. No,
Who do you think made these rules?
Up
above.
I understand.
I don't.
This
I
comes
think.
above us, man. Like,
Do we genuinely? We want to see you guys sit here and fight it out and all of this stuff.
Yes, I think y'all get a kick out of it.
Like, we genuinely want to see more Rasa pasta, and we genuinely, because realistically, who repairs a car in 2 seconds? But that's how city is. And do you think DOJ has the power to fight that?
Yes.
No, not in this
Yes.
city.
Well,
In this city, no, we don't.
Well, what the fuck is it making so?
We tried. But the thing about DOJ fighting stuff, we have to take it step by step by step by step. We have to make sure it's bulletproof before we can't just throw out stuff there before it fucks up. And
There's just so much convenience in this.
Yes, and for PD, we agree. So here's what. Me and Sismar are gonna continue talking. We're gonna look over Mr. Thompson's body cam, and we're gonna deliberate fairly and justly as we can.
we're gonna provide you the body cam. Or no, we're not actually. Sorry.
Why not?
We're gonna discuss that.
We're gonna discuss that. And
How
if,
is that? How is that?
If
How is that
we are going
legal?
to,
How is that legal?
So, what are we gonna do? We're gonna decide, since it was submitted so lately to us, that if it can even be used in our deliberation here and cause. So if we're still reviewing the body cam, if it can be used in our deliberation to factor to help client, whether it be a client, the citizens, whatever, we will provide you the body cam and we will go about it. If it is not going to be used in the deliberation, we will not be providing you the body cam. Do you understand, Mr. Jose? Alright, thank you. Please step out, Miss Palomari.
Should
We will
I be joining PD, or
Why?
I don't know, somewhere where I don't know I can do stuff and not be held accountable?
Mr. Jose, I promise you PD will be held accountable here.
Okay.
As someone who has sued PD in the past for over $6 million,
I'll-
PD has been held accountable
Okay.
more than once by me.
Okay, I'll hold you up to that standard. Thank you. Can I go?
Jose, step back here. Do
Yeah?
you think there's more ways we can hold PD accountable?
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Message me.
Yeah, the trash
Message me.
can.
Okay.
Message me.
Okay.
Who?
Message me on those ways.
Oh, no big deal. She's just listening through the wall.
This is what you wanted.
Hello?
Bro, be quiet. Who is speaking to you?
Hello? Damn,
Shut the trap,
you
alright?
look just like your cousin. What the fuck?
Right, you
No,
and
I
he
don't.
sounds like him. He
But
sounds
you-
like him too.
Man,
Well,
how,
that's
did
because
you?
we're fucking related.
Yeah,
Was there
like him.
was there like a wake service or?
I don't know. I'm still thinking about it. Knowing Kobe, he probably wouldn't want one.
Okay.
But his police comrades probably
No,
would
I
still
thought
do
I
it.
just heard Kiana call me in.
All right. Well, if there is one, I'd like to attend. You know,
Oh yeah. He wouldn't mind. I heard you and him were decent friends, man.
Yeah.
Did he die in a helicopter crash?
Nah, he died to a fatal gunshot wound. These thugs
Oh.
finally got him.
I thought he went down the
Honestly,
helicopter
about
crash
time,
like
because I was
the
tired
real
of
Kobe.
seeing a black man with ginger hair.
Hey, you trying to fault him for his genetics so he can help that?
Yup. I don't give a fuck. There's box guy at Walmart. Grab some.
Why would he loved the skin he was in, unlike somebody.
Yo.
He wore
Yeah,
his
I love
natural
the skin
hair.
I'm in.
He wore his natural hair, unlike
This is
somebody.
professional, bitch. What are you talking about?
I don't know what it is. I'm just
Only
saying.
only the real Kobe would die in a helicopter crash.
Oh, that's crazy. Exactly. What the fuck? Why would you say that? You know, unlike you know, I whip my hair back and forth. You whip that scalp back and forth. That bitch go flying.
Hey, yo, did you see that?
What happened? Yeah, I did.
It's a summon. It's not going anywhere, buddy.
Oh shit! I think this is it's gonna flood soon.
Bro, we got 1 minute. Can we do this when we come back?
Or if I just shoot Sesmar.
Hurry up.
It's over.
Well, you see that? You see that?
Miss Emma will be awarded
Ask him.
200K, but under the factor that proper impound procedures will be placed. PD's parking lot and impound lot will now be seen as private property by order of the High Supreme Court of Sismark.
Oh,
I thought it always was. Not to interrupt.
No, this is going from now on. It's going in
Okay.
a bill and an act will be announced.
Okay, my bad. I'll be quiet. My bad.
It's going to be established in proper documentation and paperwork from now on. Miss Emma is
Oh
also going to be
yeah.
given proper conversation by Mr. Jose. Mr. Jose, I'm holding you accountable of this.
For what?
Can you
to
tell
speak
her,
with
Jose?
You need to speak to your client.
I did not hear the rest of that.
Fuck, man.
Okay.
I would like
Okay,
to
Jose,
object
she is being awarded 200K
Okay.
plus 30% of any future medical bills because of this injury, but she must have proper documentation of this, okay?
Okay. So invoices. Yes?
However, she could get it from EMS because EMS doesn't actually have medical bills.
So then a personal invoice by the physician.
Yeah.
Or a hospital
no.
admin.
So what she will do anytime she gets a medical bill, she'll open up a ticket here in DOJ. DOJ will go speak to PD and get the whatever.
Okay.
After an investigation is launched to make sure it is a viable
Right.
and it's because of the injuries. She is also needs to be spoken to on valuing her life and the proper procedures of lights and sirens,
I
Mr.
will
Jose.
do that, sure.
Can I count on you to educate her on that?
Yes, of course.
So 200K plus 30% of all future medical bills will be paid for by the LSPD.
Okay.
She needs to. It is now going to be placed into a bill, proper impound procedures, and the PD is now hereby seen as private property.
Okay.
Sismar, can you go write up that bill and we'll release the few other bills tonight?
Yeah, we need to.
I'm gonna go sign off on the other bills we have while you write up this bill. But I'm making this extremely clear. Your client needs to understand lights, sirens, and valuing her life and an active gateway.
Okay.
Yes?
Yes, okay.
And now, any concerns you have about holding PD accountable on certain issues, message them to me. Message waves, we can fix it. Let's go. Fuck, man, I'm out of breath.
What are you doing?
I know when I have a wireless headset, so I walk around my house while I talk.
Okay.
ADHD.
Okay.
So, where you want to know how much steps I've gotten in this whole fucking court case?
Okay.
7,000.
God damn, bro.
God fucking damn.
So, when it comes to restitution, who is that paid to?
It's gonna be paid to her. And whether you take a decision to take a cut of the restitution, because you did argue on her behalf, is up to you.
Well, you think I'm doing this for free?
Hell no.
No,
That's
fucker,
why we're
hell
leaving
no.
it up to you.
Yeah, exactly. Take how much money you need to take off her. Take 15% of the medical cost bills if we need to.
You delegate that, Jose. Get your money, man.
Get your fucking money. I'm gonna hand the money to you, and you decide how much you give to her.
That's what I'm saying.
You think you are arguing for free? I hope the fuck not you are. You take 150K if you need to.
No, not that much.
But I'm gonna go sign off on a few other bills. And Sismar, you want to bring that other bill in?
Yeah, I'll try to write it up right now.
The money will be with her by Monday.
Okay.
Fuck.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna go speak to Glow, notify her of it. Jose,
Yes.
that talking to you're supposed to give to. You make sure that's a long talking to. You hear me?
Wait,
Make sure she
come
understands. When you're talking to her about valuing her life and whatever, you make sure she understands that. Because I'm not getting it back in that courtroom and hearing that same shit ever again. From her or her associates. Am I clear?
Well, from her I can guarantee it, not from the associates.
Her associates were former. Jose?
Yes.
Never mind. Alrighty. Bye bye.
Alright.
Later, guys.